Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
I screwed that up.
Always batting 1,000 today.
I had...
Happy Devils!
No. I got to do this over again. I got to do it over again. I'm doing it over again.
Boy.
I'm doing it over again.
Oh, boy.
Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Oh, I screwed it up. Ugh. Happy Devils Saturday. This is Devils After Dark, the Happy Devils recap. I'm producer Sam that can't produce, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. Scotty, the Devils shoot down the Ducks in a shootout. Get it? Shoot down Ducks. Duck hunt.
They went duck hunting.
Yes. Duck hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Duck
that
hunting.
Little dog would come up, like
Yep.
when you get the ducks. Yes, they did. Sam was so excited. He doesn't know what the heck is going on over there in the old control room 0. It's going all down. It's melting down around Sam Wu, just like it was the Anaheim Ducks this evening in Newark, New Jersey at the Prudential City. Yeah, the Prudential Center. Hello, everybody. Ring those hell's bells on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, because a big shootout victory for our boys, the New Jersey Hockey Devils. Quite a good game today. I already see people piling in over here on Facebook, Matt and Wyatt. Some very similar thoughts myself on what happened with the game today. Let's go over it. It's more really the play of Nico Dawes once again. We got our answer. We were wondering if John Gillies would be in goal on Game Day Live just before the game. Live here on the Let's Go Devils podcast network and, of course, the Taj Lounge 973. But we got our answer. Nico Dawes back in net once again and played fantastic. Only giving up one goal to Troy Terry there, his 29th of the year in the first period on a quick little snapshot. But, I mean, Nico Dawes was just making huge saves all throughout the game here. Devils, lots of shots on goal throughout the first and second. I was listening to the game with Chico and Matt, and Chico, the way they were describing it was, Devils had more of the upper hand for a good portion of time. They outplayed the Ducks. That was the sense that I was getting as I was listening to the game. And in the second, by the way, Jack Hughes had a number. Matt Junio was commenting on it. He had a number of chances tonight. And something Chico had mentioned during the broadcast, we know our team can be a little streaky. We know they can be a little bit streaky there. Last game. This game. Let's hope that it's just a quick coincidence and it doesn't turn into a long-term thing, because we were creating chances left and right. Stolars, which Chico basically made into Newman by the end of the game, is Stolars. the whole time. Stars, on the broadcast. It was pretty
He's a Jersey
hysterical.
kid, isn't he?
Yeah, they were talking about him quite often. But Chico was, he was saying his name a la Jerry and Newman, of course, down the hall there. But in the second period, the Devils did get on the board pretty quickly into the second with Thomas Tatar. This was a nice play by Jesper Boquist, actually creating a turnover, bringing the puck into the zone, kind of working it straight into the center, feed in Tatar, who was driving the net. Tatar was able to take the pass on his backhand, transition to his forehand, and whoop, back 5-hole. And the Devils were on the board, and they were back in this game. They were never really out of it, but they just had to catch up real quick. It was goaltending throughout because Nico Dawes was incredible. In the third period, Devils, we got pretty excited. We've talked about a power play, being big, but they came up short twice in a row. 2 back-to-back penalties. The Devils didn't even get a shot on in the third period. There was a bad penalty, I think, on VC, bad slash or so Chico said. I'm going to take his word for it because I didn't see it, but I was listening to it. The Devils were trying to take some extra passes tonight. They needed to shoot a couple times. So it was, a little bit trying there in the third, but we got to the OT, which was pretty exciting. Devils had a lot of OT possession. We got a power play in there. However, some may be wondering, why didn't the Devils stop play? Just give up possession of the puck when they got the delayed penalty. I think maybe they were trying to take advantage of the 3 tired Ducks on the ice at that point. But yeah, maybe you wanted to just stop and get some different guys on the ice and set up a play. There's a little like Captain Hindsight on that sort of thing right there. But we were held off there at the end because we did have the 4-on-3 power play with 43 seconds or something like that. Once the stoppage and the delayed penalty actually was, I think there was 43 seconds left in the game, and we did not convert on that power play. So going into the shootout, first up, Mr. Thomas Tatar, goal scorer early in the night. Sam Wu on the call.
He scored.
Oh, did you not just say that you wanted to do the
No, it's the other.
Okay.
It's the other way around.
Okay. Either way, well, Thomas Tatar came into the zone and he put a nice move on. What's his name? Still Lars. And forehand, this time he went backwards. Last time it was a backhand to forehand and into the 5-hole. This time he went backhand to forehand and then roofed it. Instead of going down low, boop, popped it up high. Shootout, Devils up.
Very slick.
1-0.
Very
slick. The next was Zegras. Comes down.
Oh.
Big glove save for Nico Dawes.
Scotty, that's what I was supposed to do.
Oh. Well, whatever. We're moving on.
Zegras with the puck. He comes in. Saved by Dawes. Let's just stop it. This has been a bad... I'm off my game. I might as well quit while I'm ahead.
Oh, boy. Well, Nico Dawes didn't quit while he was ahead. He stood tall with that big glove save on Zegras. Jack Hughes' old buddy right there coming in, trying to make the play. But no! Nico Dawes and the Dawes Pound were out. And next up, was our boy Jesper Bratt, who we know has got some slick moves, which he likes to pull out in the old shootouts. And, oh, baby, he pulled out another move. And, he took the bait and bit on that one. And Jesper was able to put it home. Devils up 2-0 in the shootout, which means it comes down to this one at Nico Dawes.
Wait a second. Who was the one that was taking the shot?
It was Troy Terry.
Okay, yeah, Troy Terry. Let me cue it up. Troy Terry thinks he's going to get one against Nico Dawes. He comes down the ice, all confident, thinking he's got this one like he did earlier in the game. Stoned by Dawes as he trips over his own skates into the boards as the Devils win 2-1 in a shootout.
That's right. Big blocker save by Nico Dawes on Troy Terry, who came down and, yes, scored the goal earlier in the game. The only goal for the Ducks. He was stuffed, and, yes, he was kind of set back in there by our boy Nico Dawes, which Chico was all about on the radio call. But a big blocker save. Full Terry. Didn't think he was going to get up that high, but he did. Oh, boy. Do we have a goalie in New Jersey? 3 stars of the game, Thomas Tatar, Nico Dawes with the second, and then Stolarz there, goaltender for the Ducks. He had a great game, too. Like we said, the Devils created a lot of chances. They just weren't able to put some of the pucks home. We hope, like we said, that this is not a trend. Just 2 games here, but shots on goal for the Devils, 15, 11, 11, 3 in OT for a total of 40. Ducks 8, 9, 15, 2 in OT for a total of 34. Face-offs, this, as we have seen, is basically decidedly in the Ducks' way with Nico Hischier not playing. Obviously, it's about 60% to 40, almost straight up. Power play, Devils were 0 for 3, but the Ducks were 0 for 2. Hits 16 to 17, so pretty even there. Blocks 14 for the Devils, 16 for the Ducks there. 16 giveaways, don't like to see that, and only 5 takeaways in this game. But still a big victory for the New Jersey Hockey Devils here over the Anaheim Ducks, wrapping up their homestand with a big victory. And a homestand, a 4-gamer that they are 3-1 on. I like that. I like hearing that. And you know what? We didn't see any sleepwalking at all through this entire homestand, which we also like to see, because that was the main problem. In the Jets game, yeah, it was a bummer that they lost, but they still played really well. All right, they still played really well. Tonight, they had stretches where they were just playing really well against the Ducks, and the Ducks are they got a better record. They're pushing for playoffs and everything like that, so this was a good test for the boys. And Nico Dawes, someone correct me, is it 7 or 8 games in a row? Ride, rookie, ride. Just keep it going. Just keep it going here. Let this kid play. They're going to get a couple days off before they end up in Vancouver on, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then they head over to, is it Calgary or is it Edmonton? I can't remember what the order is of games, but
it's Calgary.
Gillies probably get,
and then Edmonton,
I guess Gillies
Saturday.
might get that one back-to-back. Yeah, the Tuesday, Wednesday games. And then, let this kid play. It is unbelievable what a difference this goaltending can make in this team, because Nico Dawes made some very timely, important, momentum swinging saves that earlier in the year we didn't see, which is why our goal differential was atrocious for such a long time.
Negative 70?
Oh,
is that what it was?
I don't even know what it was. I think that was just on the power play. I think we were getting outscored on the power play at one point as well with shorthanded goals. But this is the difference actual real deal solid goaltending can make. This is something we haven't seen in a very long time. And you can see the confidence of the team in front of them. I was gonna say, yeah, it's been a really long time. So I would think before the that Corey injury, that's really how long it's been. And you can see the confidence in the team in front of them. I have to watch the replay because I didn't, like I said, actually out here in Los Angeles, the game is not available for me because I don't have that particular network. So everything is like, you don't have access to this on ESPN Plus because you live near the Anaheim area. So I was listening on the radio. I didn't get to see that last save that Dawes made on Terry. I want to be able to check that one out because it does sound like a bit of a showstopper. So
yeah,
very happy with this goaltending. Makes me excited to watch the games again. The confidence that it's instilled into the team, night and day from like 2 months ago. Night and day.
Yeah, I mean they're finishing games now. If you look at the shootout, the way Tatar and Bratt skated with authority with the ice with such confidence, you didn't see that in the beginning of the year. You saw hesitation in the beginning of the year. You saw a little, like, I wouldn't say they were intimidated, but timid, so to speak. But when you saw the way Tatar, when the whistle blew and he took that first stride and skate, like, I almost knew that he was going to get it because just how confident that stride was. And even Bratt, you knew that he was a gamer. He put it through. And Nico Dawes back there, like I'm not having a heart attack anymore. I'm not. It's like, oh, Nico's got it. Nico Dawes, he's got it. He's going to gobble it up. He's not going to give up.
Because I remember a short time ago you were sending Nico Dawes back to the AHL.
No. I didn't say that.
Once again, Nico, that was Sam Wu that was saying that, not Scotty. Okay? Just like Jack Hughes. Please remember, Scotty loves you.
All I'm saying is you don't want to rush Nico Dawes. Look, if it were up to me, Scotty, I'd start him back to back out in Canada and leave Gillies riding the pine.
Okay. Maybe they. Hey, who knows? Maybe they will. I mean,
they're getting a nice sample size
of
what Nico Dawes is all about, and that's going
I'm sure he's got
really,
plenty of energy.
And I think that's really going to possibly alter some of Tom Fitzgerald's strategy of getting a number one goaltender through via trade or free agency. Because when you see Nico Dawes out there, maybe Nico Dawes is going to bail out Tom Fitzgerald with two blunder of signings in Crawford and Bernier, possibly. And
that's right, Wyatt.
Or
that was Sam Bernier, not Scotty. They're even there. Yeah, there's this. Hashtag that was Sam Wu.
All right.
No, everyone is agreeing here on the old Facebook Live that Nico Dawes is very, very much making his case to stay up at the NHL level at the end of this year.
He's making it hard. It's going to be hard decisions by.
And yes, they may send him down for the AHL playoffs. I mean, next. I'm saying like in a permanent sense. He's making the case that he needs to be that goaltender going next year.
Yeah, because again,
I can't disagree with him.
And you know what? The issue with Mackenzie Blackwood was I think we put too much pressure and too much expectations on him. And I just don't want to see the same thing happen to Nico Dawes. It's not that I don't want – if I had my way in a perfect world, I'd start him every game at this point and not even think about it. But he's only, 21 years old?
Yeah, he's got plenty
Let
of
him
energy.
grow. Yeah,
He should
let
be
him grow.
fine.
He's got plenty of time, and or Stallars. I'll tell you, I've met him before when he was on the Flyers and on the Phantoms. He's a good kid too,
Mm-hmm.
and he played out of his mind as well. I
No,
mean,
they
it's
both
not
did.
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they both did.
so
They both did tonight.
those are
If
two
anyone
good
was at the
goal,
game,
and they're
let us
big
know.
goaltenders.
What's that?
They're two big goaltenders that can move
Oh, yeah.
laterally. So
No, Chico was having a great. Like I said, he was turning Stellars into Newman. Stellars, Stellars, again and again. Yeah, he's great. Oh man, when he's like, shoot, Jesper, shoot. I love when Chico's just natural, the player in Chico just comes out, as if he was just on the bench or if he was in the game, and he just starts talking as if he's like on the team. I love that. Love that. Just natural reaction to things.
yeah,
It's so good hearing him. But yeah, Stellars, Dawes, big stories in the game, obviously, with only 2 goals from Terry and Tatar. Really, you could talk about, the shootout, whatever, the old skills competition over there. But we came out on top this time, which is very nice to see. And more confidence building for Nico Dawes. And I know we talked about it before, but just look at how far he is outside of that crease. Right up at the top all the time. And he don't back down. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Ride, rookie, ride. So that's what we're going to have to do. Like, just keep him going. I don't know how you can take him out right now.
The scary thought right now, if it all pans out.
No,
think
boy.
about
what
this.
Are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Think about
What are you
this.
going to try and...
Say if Mackenzie Blackwood heals his heel. And you've got
10
Nico
o'clock
Dawes.
show, completely different from the 11. Please, tipsy bartenders, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Wu. That joke was written for you by the great comedy writer Beer Baron.
But if Mackenzie Blackwood does come back healthy, and you've got a Nico Dawes, and then you've got Akira Schmid, if he turns out to be pretty good goaltender, as kind of like your third depth goaltender, it could be something, potentially. I don't know where I'm going with this.
So that's where we ended up, Otto. After all that, it could be something. It could be something. I think I think that could be something. I think that could be something. Yep. Very, very New Jersey of you. That's a very, very good and a New Jersey analytics right there. Yeah, I think that could be something. I think that could be something. Could be nothing, but could be something.
Well, I wonder what they're thinking at Taj Lounge 973. What do you think they're thinking?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. So this was a really impressive game, though, by the Devils. Great to see them, play this way throughout, and even withstand that onslaught there coming in the third period. Whew, man, that penalty kill of the Ducks, shutting them down there on those two, not allowing a shot on 2 straight back-to-back penalties like that. Whew, man, that was impressive. That was impressive on Anaheim's part in the third period. Our old friend Adam Henrique was on there too. So this was great, though.
Scotty.
I mean, this is turning into like, I really want to just tune in to watch Nico Dawes at times, because he's been putting on such a good show. And Jackie Boy, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm getting so excited about actually having good goaltending because we were spoiled for a really long time. And we knew we were going to get in a little run of it there. We were hoping that we would just quickly solve things with Corey Schneider, but it didn't work out exactly as planned. Had a few good times, but not exactly as
See
planned.
my text in the middle of the night?
You can't help injuries, but I really feel good with Nico Dawes in there, and it's exciting just to watch him play each night in net. You feel like you're going to see something special.
Yeah. That's the feeling I'm getting. He's got the it factor. But then again, I said the same thing about Mac Black.
I will say,
you know what? In all fairness,
I always said I was never sold on him. So we'll see. Nico Dawes, I feel a lot more confident in.
Oops.
I don't know why. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about Lindy Ruff coaching next season?
I don't think we're gonna have a choice on that one. I think he will be back next season, especially because the team is starting to play a lot better now. So we'll see what happens. I was
still not sold on him.
No, but we'll see how it goes. It could be something good for the development of the team. Long term, though, I don't know. I don't see him sticking around. I don't see him sticking around long term. But we'll. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I thought there should have been a move made around New Year's, but there wasn't. And team seems to be responding to whatever's going on. Don't know if it's just Nico Dawes or if there's something different going on with the coaching philosophy and the strategy, or they've just simplified things. But the team definitely seems more focused on playing a specific way, not losing your head, staying in the game 100% all the time. Not 80% of the time, not 70% of the time, continuing on that play. Something gets messed up, you need to react to it. Not like, okay. No, it's immediate. It's immediate focus. This is what needs to be done. That's what I'm seeing from them that we weren't seeing at the beginning of the year. So whatever Lindy is doing now, I'll take it. If he can continue with it, okay. But I think his ties with Fitzy, the fact that the team has made a bit of a turnaround here, that they are playing better, I think has more than likely got him another year.
Yeah.
But if this team tailspins in the first 20, 25 games next year, he'll be gone.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. I'm no GM. I would love to be, but I'm not. I would love if any NHL team wants to call me. I'm totally open to being a GM. 100%. Just let me know. Assistant. I'll take assistant too, Well, Sam Wu, the team is going to have a couple days off, but us here at the Let's Go Devils podcast network, we never take time off. And tomorrow will be Sunday, so there'll be a big show on Sunday night. We will have the Sam Wu reports, the old Wu reports, coming your way whenever Sam can. Here and there, Monday night will be Hockey on Tap, and then the boys are back in the Western or Pacific time zone. Sorry, back here in my times. Woo, look at that. I'm looking at my calendar. It actually says 7 o'clock start time instead of 4. Vancouver, that's 10 p.m. Eastern. Vancouver, Tuesday night, March the 15th. Back-to-back. The first of back-to-back, and then Calgary.
And could the Devils strike up a deal with Vancouver on this trip? Will they be leaving players behind?
Trade deadline is
on the 21st. Yeah, and
trade
PK
deadline
Subban,
is approaching, so
would he be moved? Most likely would be moved. PK Subban. What about Pavel Zacha? He's been looking good lately.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
And then they have the Devils come back for the Rangers and Maple Leafs and Caps after that. But this is going to be a big road trip. I think it'll be a nice bonding experience for the boys, and very excited to see how Nico does with this little bit of adversity, just going to the West Coast, getting on the different time zones. If he does play in the back-to-back, it's a little later in the day, all that good stuff. Sometimes it throws players off, it's like 3 hours, you got to wait. So it's a little tricky at times, but very excited to see what goes on. So we'll be back on Tuesday. I believe I'm actually filling in for our boy Vinny on Game Day Live once again here. And then we'll have the game, and then we'll be back for Devils After Dark. Hopefully talking about a big Canucks loss. I was going to say Canucks trade of Quinn Hughes to the Devils, that's just what I heard. They're looking for that salary cap help like the Coyotes, and they're going to try and check that out. So we're wrapping up here.
Just one last thing. We dodged a bullet tonight because I thought Ryan Graves was out for the season. He took a wicked shot to the skate, leaving the ice, having to be practically carried off. Couldn't even put weight on that leg. Was shocked that he came back, and I thought that was awesome because I thought he was for sure done. Looking at when he got hit by the puck. So I don't know if you saw that. Obviously you didn't see it, Scotty, but it looked bad. Every replay you saw, it looked really bad. And then suddenly Ryan Graves comes back. I know little Fireboy is probably fired up, when Ryan Graves came back. But for a good 5 minutes there, I thought it didn't look good. And then all of a sudden he comes back and he finished the game. So very thankful for that.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll be
back. Sorry.
Good.
No, I was just saying, if had that been in the beginning of the season, it was always the worst. But now you're seeing the Devils starting to get some breaks right now.
All right. So we'll be back for the big show tomorrow night, Sunday night. And then, like we said, we'll be back on Monday, Hockey on Tap. Then more Game Day Live, Tuesday night. Devils and Vancouver Canucks, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be it'll be real Devils After Dark for you. It's normal time for me, so, We'll be having a good time, hopefully talking about another big Devils victory. Sam Wu, thank you for all the help tonight. And, can't wait to do it again. Until next time.
Let's go, Devils.